Under Senate Bill 39H, I do work for municipality, and there was an issue regarding municipalities in this bill that we were considering.
Your declaration under the Senate rule will be noted in the Journal. Is there further debate?
For debate, Mr. President.
Senator Anthony, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senators, thank you so much to the senator from 7. There's a needle to be thread on all of these issues, and we want to do it so well and conscientiously. And the concern here was that by allowing trucks to run in cities and not regulating the noise, that there would somehow be a superseding statute here that would not allow municipalities to, in fact, deal with the parking, the zoning of some of these things and otherwise. And I, again, want to say I appreciate very much Senator from 7, because as I see on my desk through the Idaho Trucking Association with her hard work, I have my answer. And I wholeheartedly support this effort. I appreciate her work on this, and I'll be supporting the bill. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Is there further debate?
Mr. President.
Senator Shorter.
First off, for the first time, I remember 39H. I represent several cities,
So you're making a declaration under the Senate rule. Can you describe briefly your conflict?
Yes, Mr. President, I am an attorney for several cities, and to which this would apply. And then further, Mr. President, to debate.
You have the floor to debate.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to echo the sentiments of the senator from the 27th Legislative District. Just appreciate the sponsors' willingness to take a closer look, or to allow some of us to take a closer look at this. I have to field questions almost every weekend from police officers dealing with trucks parked and whether they're parked in the right place or not. And it became clear to me upon further reviewing this statute and several city ordinances in cities I represent that the ability of a city to regulate parking, just parking itself as a commercial vehicle, is not impacted by this. In other words, the issue of whether the reefer, and I guess to get to the heart of what the sponsor is trying to get at, you just can't ban people from having a reefer running, but you can certainly regulate where those trucks can park, whether the reefer is running or not. Because that's preserved, I'm supporting this bill, and I urge your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there further debate?
Mr. President,
Senator Lakey.
a declaration under 39H as well.
And an explanation.
Thank you, Mr. President. Since it doesn't really impact cities, I'm not sure how I need to do a 39H, but I do represent cities and just want to put that on the record. Thank you.
From an abundance of caution.
An abundance of caution.
Senator, your declaration under the rule will be noted in the Journal. Is there further debate? Hearing none. Senator Carlson, will you stand and close the debate, please?
Thank you, Mr. President. First off, I would like to clarify that I have a 39H. I own trucks, and they might benefit.
All right. Your declaration under the rule will be noted in the Journal as well.
Thank you. Just for clarification, I would like to quickly read from the Idaho Trucking Association letter that is on your desk in front of you.
Go ahead and read it, Senator.
Okay, House Bill 533 does not limit the authority of a city to restrict parking for commercial vehicles, and that it is not the intent of the proposal. House Bill 33 does not and is not intended to impact nor preempt local units of government from their powers to restrict where commercial vehicles might park. Nor do we believe this change in Idaho code would allow commercial vehicles to park wherever they want for the purpose of idling. House Bill 533 is a clarification that commercial vehicles, when parked, can idle for the specific purposes outlined in the bill and not be cited for noise violations if they have a working muffler. Hopefully that clears up our questions from earlier this week, and I ask for your vote on this House Bill 533, and debate is closed.
Debate being closed, the question before the Senate is, shall House Bill number 533 pass the Senate?
Mr. President,
Senator Lee.
I ask unanimous consent that the roll call vote used for the passage of House Bill 661 be now used for the passage of House Bill 533.
You've heard the request. Is there an objection? Hearing none, the roll call shows 35 in favor with none against House Bill number 533 has passed the